tens of generations ago was a land ruled by the most generic ancient god in King Thunder. Thunder ruled over a town by the name of Radaxian, where he harbored peace and camaraderie. There was little crime because every man, animal, or thing was able to solve their issues not by fighting, and not by gunfire, but a childhood competitive game that elicits pure dominance. King Thunder, god of Radaxian and master of rock, paper, and scissors, was one day challenged by an evil apprentice named Jankin the Great, who mastered his techniques and stole his throne. Jankin the Great pillaged the city of Radaxian, slaying all the men, and went on an all-out animal spree on the women, including his most prized possession, the young and beautiful Princess Laura. Jankin loathes Laura possesses the breath of Luna, who was the rock, paper, and scissors goddess that gives him complete dominance. But her fiancé Prince Eagle stands in his way. Jankin plans on leaving Eagle in his stone state and reviving Laura to complete his task. But through his contemporaries, he's heard of King Thunder has a long-lost son named Alex Kidd, a naive martial artist eager to embrace danger and accept the challenge of his game of rock, paper, and scissors. Will Alex Kidd be able to avenge his grandfather and restore the kingdom? Or will Jankin the Great continue his dominance?
Back in the early 80s, Sega looked to come up with a competitor to Super Mario and needed something completely new and different. They had a license agreement to the Dragon Ball franchise, and of course there were no Dragon Ball games that existed on Sega platforms. Alex Kidd was initially supposed to be a part of this series, in which Alex Kidd was supposed to go around exploring other worlds and compete in martial arts tournaments, similar to Goku. But when Sega lost the rights to the Dragon Ball franchise, Alex Kidd had to stand on his own, and they took the risk of having him as Mario's first competitor. Through time and development, Alex Kidd in Miracle World became Sega's first shot at the video game dominance. Obviously, there were other franchises that had to be created, but Alex Kidd was the first and only hope for Sega's opportunity. So one day Alex is walking, and then this dying old man hands him a medallion and a map which shows him how to get to Jankin the Great's castle. Your first thing is getting used to these slippery fucking controls. Trying to stay balanced on these ledges or rocks is like walking on a hanging bridge like in the jungle, but instead it's made of pine straw. And jumping is even worse than it was in Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle. It's more fearful walking and trying to punch something than anything because you'll never know what's below you. And yeah, you're still running around collecting money bags and shit like Alex is a rapper performing at a low-level strip club, but you'll need to do this in order to buy items later. And then you have these boxes with a question mark, and this can lead to either something really great that you'll need or a big problem, so it's totally up to you. Swimming sucks, man. It's like when you move forward, you're floating up at the same time like there's no gravity around. This fucks you up trying to punch enemies because you float everywhere and you have no choice but to keep just punching until you land one on a fish. Like, why the hell am I punching fish? Like, instead of using a hook and line next time I want some fish, fuck the grocery store, I'ma just dive in there and just start throwing haymakers. I bet you Mark Davis can't beat that. Okay, let me see what this does. Oh, shit. Shit, fuck! Okay, so there's more frogs and then bubbles and shit while trying to avoid falling in this sewage waste. Not too challenging or annoying, but now you encounter this motherfucker who looks like he uses his whole head to jerk his cock. Now this would just be a random game of chance, and since he's fist head, maybe he'll go with rock? Fuck, I guess not. Okay. Alright. Go shove your head in the gorilla's asshole. You already look like the fisting type anyway.
Oh shit, more swimming again? Hey, I remember you. What sucks is you can swim behind him, but the hits don't count unless you get in front of him and punch these tentacles that gyrate up and down. Ah, fuck. Alright, hopefully this will be good. Alright, bet, extra life. Man, this part is ridiculous. I can't really slow down the punch, and he's moving fast as hell. And that pattern he's moving in doesn't help. especially here where the obstacle's in your way while he's at the end of the level waiting for you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn, see, I was barely able to hit him. Now, platforming gets pretty difficult here. It's so many bubbles and blocks in my way, I don't know if I'm in a real-life atmosphere or in somebody's bathtub. But you'll need to jump on the red ones and understand the directional pattern by destroying some of the blue bubbles to keep proceeding. It's pretty different, and a little minute detail that I realized they added to actually make you think more. Kudos, Alice kid. At the end, you'll find this priest who gives you this long-ass text describing what this whole plot of the game is about. Wait a minute. So Alice is the prince? I'm confused. I thought that the prince was Eagle. If Alice's grandfather it was the original king of Redaxian, then technically he's the prince, right? Where the hell did this damn Prince Eagle bastard come from? Why the hell doesn't Alice just bypass this guy's power and become king of this place? And if he was kidnapped as a child, then how did he suddenly just break free and go on along in this long quest? I mean, when the soldiers of Jankin the Great wanted to kill him like the pharaohs wanted to kill Moses, why doesn't this priest just come along with this kid for such a dire conquest? It's not like he's being chaperoned this whole time. Oh shit, that's why. I'm sorry, but if some kid were to just randomly tell me about this whole story, I would feel pretty shitty for him until he tells me that I have to ride this thing. Then it's like, tough shit for you, kid. This princess might not be worth all this aggravation. Damn, this thing is fast. Fuck, I don't know which is worse, the pedicopter or swimming. Now this is some bullshit. You can't jump across so the scorpion to get you, and then you have to slowly jump punch this bat in order to get away from him, but you can still fall in this lava. Then there's this part where again, you have to crush these boulders, and then you have to destroy the ones that can be destroyed and leave the other ones alone to make this crazy jump or you'll fall into the abyss. Later, there's this flame ball that rotates around you no matter how high or low you are to the ground. It's as annoying as waiting for an old lady to finish grabbing groceries out of a buggy while an angry mob is trailing after you. Because you still have to destroy the right boulder while ducking. Look at this. And I bet you there's no good surprise waiting for me there. Let's see what we got today. No, damn! Then you go on a round of janking against this cat who looks like he's throwing up the deuces sign, and then you kick his ass. Not sure if you remember the monkeys from the Enchanted Castle, but here they toss these leaf projectiles that have these heat-seeking effects and they always land directly on you. You have to be careful with those along with these flying bats and spiky platform beds. This might be one of the hardest jumps on this stage, and then you'll run into this issue here where it's hard to avoid any contact, but you still have to avoid these leaf projectiles. Here is where more chaos erupts. Try avoiding the leaf while also trying to punch Barney's evil twin brother who's carrying a machete. I guess they didn't want to use the Jason Voorhees likeness until a couple of years later. So you're cruising on this jet ski and damn. Alright, let's see what we got here. Fuck. Go. Hey, at least he's giving me the push I need. Alright, escape from him.
Man, it's a lot going on with this. Just a variety of everything I could have dreamed of. Coordinated thunderstorms that only strike me. Orbiting flame balls. Like, goddamn, look at this. Some asshole deliberately placed these things in the most inconvenient positions along with thunder strikes. Damn, shouldn't I be immune to thunder if my granddad is a guy named King Thunder? Okay, me and this guy were at it for like what seemed like 20 minutes. I couldn't remember his pattern for shit and I kept losing. Unless you played this, there's no way to really explain the randomness of how this works. You have no way of predicting how to win these matches. You just have to hope to win. Now after that, here's one confusing ass stage where full of platforms, spikes and shit that's waiting for you on every conceivable jump. And then these bars that squeeze you every time you make a move. So be patient with them. I swear just like before, there are some jumps where you left with no choice but to use a special item. And instead of the pedicopter, I'd advise you to use this cane item that allows you to float into areas onto the next screen. Some of the jumps require either patience or that item to pass them. Once you use them, you have to make every jump from this point forward perfect because you don't know when the next opportunity you'll have to get one. Then you'll run into Fisthead's twin brother, and you have to win in a janking match to get out of this hellhole. So you know the drill. But after, you now all of a sudden in this damn combat match, I mean, you don't have any warning. He releases this Fisthead as a floating projectile. It's like if you even one atom close to this shit, you'll die. It's pretty fucking tough, and you have to wait till he comes down and then hit him to stop him. Once you hit him twice, that'll be it. He ain't that difficult, but let's be honest. I mean, you're not going to remember all these hands that he chooses in the janking matches, so the possibility of losing a lot of lives before the actual fight is going to be very real here. In the beginning of this level, you'll have the chance to shop items that are being offered, but they aren't as good as they were previously. Then they offer you 1 extra life, but more than likely you're just not going to have enough money to get it. After minor platforming, then you'll run back into this Deuce's cat boss for another round. And for some reason, it appears that the matches are harder to win this time. Then he does the same attack as that Fisthead motherfucker, but he moves faster and attacks more aggressively. Try your best to slow him down from lunging at you, and after 2 hits, he's done for. But trust and believe, this is a lot harder than the last boss. Man, what the fuck is this? Okay. Oh shit, I'm fucked now. Man. Fuck, dude. Oh my god, man. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! Fuck. How uncreative these motherfuckers can be. Who the hell do I have to fight next? A fucking butthead? Damn, it's been like 3 draws between us. Either he's cheating or this game is. This guy's a bitch when he detaches his head. This shit moves in a pattern that's almost impossible to dodge, and it's like a fucking snake. Man, trying to punch this guy is harder than trying to swat a fly with a pencil. Damn, about time, man. Why the hell are there so many blocks here? This fucking stage is designed like one of those ugly ass wooden panel trailers from the 1950s, and these texture design blocks are fucking the image recognition in my brain, like that cave on Phantasy Star 2 when you're traveling from that town Sure to Nido. Again, more flame heads, so be careful here. Go, 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 fuck. What the hell is this, man? What sick fucker would take the time to build spikes upside down? Man, what? Man, this fucking jump here? Shit, this is the most fucked up jump ever. You have to break these blocks to position yourself in order to jump. But then you also have to like jump punch the blocks at the very top here too. But the space you have to jump from is like being inside a baby's shoe while Bigfoot's foot is inside, and not to mention these are the most slippery controls that mankind has ever seen. Most of these ladders are just in the way instead of being helpful to you. And why the hell can't you swim here? There's this goldfish cracker emblem that you have to activate in order to release these locks for this bridges in this trap. But without recognizing this, there'll be way more unwanted deaths, and you really have to preserve your lives at this point. Very tempting trying to collect this special item. And to be honest, I don't even know what the fuck it is, so I really don't even feel like it's worth attempting. But this shit really don't even make sense trying to get it. I can't just simply just walk in this shit and just get it. Neither can I just run in. It's like I gotta squeeze my way in. Man, it took me almost 30 minutes trying to figure this out, and I almost gave up on this shit, honestly. Until I went online and saw it was this forum that explained it was like this slide move. Bro, you didn't need this move the entire fucking game until now. And even after reading upon this shit, I still don't understand how to really do it. You have to like start back, and then you use the run button to run forward, and you have to stop right before you get into the entry point, and it randomly squeezes Alex's way in. But the movement is so awkward, and no matter how much effort you put into making, it's so slow and clunky as fuck. And then there's this part. You have these blocks that's protecting you from the moving flame heads, but then you have this frog that's in the way, and then you have to jump punch without falling down. Man, besides that jump I showed earlier with the narrow space, this might be the hardest part to escape up to this point in the game. Damn. Fuck. What? Shit. What? Fuck. Man, that took way too many tries. I only have 1 life left. So after descending down the tallest ladder, you drop into this illusion of Princess Laura, but then it suddenly turns into this Jankin the Great motherfucker. Alright, it's finally time to take him on. So you already know how this goes. 3 matches of random rock, paper, and scissors, and then an actual combat match. Alright, got you there. Come on with some moving projectile weird pattern shit. So this time he blows clouds of crack smoke that you have to dodge. They're pretty difficult, I must admit, and you can't use any special items. Shit, I would think by this point they would at least let you use one and not have to endure all this suffering. What you have to do is run up to his whole body before the first puff of smoke attacks, and then punch him until he disintegrates. Afterwards, you go upstairs to Princess Laura, and she tells you about a crown you'll have access to awaken Prince Aegis. What does this mean? More swimming and cheap deaths. Why the fuck is it so hard punching this damn frog? So you drop down into this room and find a door that leads into another room with symbols on the ground. I believe there was an item I was supposed to discover before, but I couldn't find it, so we just gotta wing it here. This puzzle is some of the most cryptic shit in any 8-bit video game I ever played. You have to run into these blocks in a very specific order to release the crown, but if you fuck up, then these ghosts will get released and it's game over. You really can't afford to make any mistakes. The goal is like you have to move where you aren't stepping on each emblem in a direct order, but more like reverse order, and then it'll reveal the crown. Okay, please don't fuck up. We can't let the control win. Yes, man. Oh, man, I'm glad that's over. Wait, what? Added to this fear is the uneasiness he feels because of the fact that the whereabouts of his father, King Sander, is still unknown? Oh, fuck, so there's a cliffhanger? Shit. Well, maybe there's another wacky world Alex has to embark on.